Let's hear now from somebody who this really worked for her. This is somebody who we interviewed who said that gratitude saved her life, that the ability to be grateful helped her in one of the darker places that you can get to. So this is what it looks like when it really goes through a human being. So here is Kathy's story. It's really raw, and this is really someone who's been through it. So if you've been through something, hopefully you recognize something of yourself in here, or you'll see it, store it up, and be able to draw on it when times get tough for you. So here's her story.
Well, I think a lot of people might say, how does someone who lost two sons, how do they get to a place of gratitude and even happiness? You know, how do they get there? How does that even make sense? Well, actually, it was survival for me. It's about survival, and it's not just my survival. It was my survival for the rest of my family, because I saw my family, and I knew how my son's passing affected them, and I knew that I had to make it, and I knew that I had to, do whatever I could to get to a good place where I was solid and strong. And I mean, because the thing is, if it was up to me, I might just want to go, this sounds dramatic, but just go lie down in between my son's graves. That is how, I'm not saying, oh, la, 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 my son's passed away and I'm happy. It's like, no, the pull is really strong. The pull is really strong to just give up, to just, not have it work, to just shut down emotionally, to just, not necessarily follow them in the way they went, but to give up, not even try. And so keeping my heart open was like number one. I gotta keep my heart open. Is that hard? Are you kidding me? Yes, it's hard because it's painful. But, so the thing is, early on, what I noticed about, me trying to survive was, like, just say it's like a metaphor, like a boat or something. So I'm trying to stay afloat. And as I'm going on and feeling all my feelings and all that kind of stuff, I noticed blame, because blame can come up when you lose people. Blame totally pulled me down, and I felt the water coming over the edges. It's like, get away from that one. That's not gonna, I was really good at it. I used to be really good at it. It's like, okay, I'm not even given the chance to do that because it's gonna pull me down. And then the other thing was complaining. Does anyone have something to complain about? I have something to complain about. And it's like, but I could just feel the boat sinking. So it's a survival thing. I've got to keep my boat afloat. Okay, there's a little rhyme, but so keeping the boat afloat. How do I keep my boat afloat? How do I get to this place of gratitude? It's obvious. Okay, complaining doesn't work. Gratitude. How do I get to gratitude? Well, it's kind of like, okay, you know what? I'm going to do a job that I love. I'm going to do a job that I love. And so I'm in the garden every day, almost every day, every weekday I'm in the garden. Okay, even when it's raining, okay, I'm not going to go garden at someone else's house, but I'm in my garden because it just gives me something to be so grateful for. And then the other thing was, I'm surrounded by people who are very emotionally intelligent. It's an amazing community. And I knew, okay, what do people do when they're in a hard place? They surround themselves with people that they care about and who are emotionally supportive. So I feel spoiled, kind of. I have a group of friends that gets together just for me, and I have a life coach, and I have a therapist, and I'm doing all the right things. And guess what? My heart can stay open, and my heart can stay open in a grateful way. It's an amazing thing. It's like having this job and having this job, being outside and being able to be surrounded by beauty, by the Lord's beauty. It's like every day I'm grateful. And having the support that I have keeps me in connection with people and keeps me alive and ready to feel love. And grateful for human connection. I'm in a place where I'm grateful for human connection, and I could be hiding in a corner right now. So, the trick is that I do this for my family, and guess what? In some ways, it sounds weird, but I'm more content than I've ever been. And in some ways, I'm healthier than I've ever been emotionally. I'm not downplaying the hard parts. It's kind of when I'm in it, I feel like I have chronic pain. It's just something that's always going to be there. But there are times when I feel extreme joy even now, which feels kind of weird. I feel like because of so many things right now in my life, I am living in a place of gratitude. And it's really beautiful. And I'm so grateful to the people around me in my community. And life is good. Life is good.